What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. My name is Monkey.
Jesus Christ, here to bless you bitches.
I am here playing Destiny 2 since it's free and it's a space-related-esque game, sort of. And that kind of fits into our topic today. Today we're going to be diving into the latest news from Captain Marvel. We all thought we were going to be getting a fucking trailer, but no. And
I'm going to correct you. You thought you'd be getting a trailer, and I don't know why.
Because they said, oh, Captain Marvel's coming out with a teaser shit. I'm like, oh, dope, okay. And I was like, I thought it was going to be a fucking trailer. But no, it ended up being a bunch of pictures.
I mean, they're really cool pictures, though.
Oh, yeah.
And she's in the original costume. That color scheme is beautiful.
Oh, it is. It is. I love it. And so many people were like wondering why they were doing that costume. Because people don't know the actual original lore of Captain Marvel.
All because people don't read comments like that doesn't mean you should talk that onto them, Patrick.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying people didn't know the original lore of Captain Marvel, which is why they're confused about the green and green and blue.
It's like teal and green and black and navy. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, people didn't know about the original lore for that reason. They're like, why is she wearing this weird ass suit? But then, you know, they got educated, and they're like, okay.
And the suit looks fire.
It does.
I don't hate the green suit as much.
No, I don't either. I like it. The green suit's pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought the green suit, people were hating on it for no reason. Like,
no, people were hating on it because it wasn't her, like, you know, iconic red and gold suit. Which I understand, but again, it's not her original suit. This is like her teal and green suit, or whatever the fuck the color scheme is like a throwback to the original Captain Marvel from fucking old school days.
Yeah. I like both suits. So are we just gonna call it how it is and like this is the Green Lantern Corps movie that DC wants to make, but Marvel beat them to
100%, 100%.
This film is. And more power fucking to Marvel to be like, we're gonna do exactly what you guys wanted to, so you guys can figure out how to do it.
Right, and they're gonna do it you want
to put a space police force in a movie. Hold our beer.
We got this, guys. But anyways, yeah. So we got to see a lot of the stills from like set stills basically from the new Captain Marvel movie that's coming out this year, next year.
Yeah, it's next year.
Okay, fine. So
March 8th, 2019.
Oh, that's so far away.
I mean, not really.
Okay, it's too far away. I want the movie now. After seeing these stills, I haven't even seen a fucking trailer, and I want this movie now.
Well, good things come to those who wait, Patrick, so wait your ass. And it's starring Academy Award winner Brie Larson. I'll give you $1 if you can tell me what movie she won Best Actress for.
I have no idea.
It was Room.
I didn't see that movie.
Oh, well, you're dumb. That movie was apparently very good.
Did you see it?
No.
But anyways, the set footage we got to see are really, really cool. They set out basically what we can expect to see from the movie. Because up until now, all we knew from the movie was that it was going to be a prequel set in the 90s. And it was going to introduce the Skrulls and reintroduce the Kree.
Yes.
But that's all we knew up until now. Now we know, well, I mean, about the same. But
no, we know a lot more now, bro. Now
True.
we know that Marvel is gonna be Kree and not be on Earth to be a weird human.
Well,
we
yeah,
know
he's
Ronan the Accused's in it. So if you guys aren't super familiar, which you should, the main baddie from Guardians 2 is in this film.
Hell yeah, and that's so cool. I mean, they're really driving home the fact that this movie is going to easily tie in to the rest of the MCU. Like, it's not going to just introduce the Kree in some, like, weird Frankensteinish way. Like they could have. Like,
no,
like DC has done. Like, they introduced, like, Darkseid in a very weird way, and they didn't make it flow as well as it should have.
Well, here's what I'm going to say, because it's kind of like, it's kind of hypocritical. They are doing exactly what Marvel did, where the big bad was Thanos. Kevin Feige had it set out to be Thanos the entire time. And yes, I know this is a Captain Marvel episode, but we're talking DC real quick. Calm your tits. So what do? They put an underling, in this instance it was Steppenwolf to Loki, to be doing the bidding of the big bad. So they tried. They were literally just doing what Marvel did. It just didn't work out as well.
No, not at all. This movie looks like it's going to like introduce the reason for like why everyone did everything in these past movies. And I mean, Marvel up until now has had a pretty pristine story or timeline, but with this movie, it's going to be interesting to see how fucked the timeline gets.
I don't think it's going to get fucked. I think everything happens for a reason. This kind of makes sense. Why flashback to it? It's one of those things. It's kind of like Spider-Man. It's like, if this hero was around this entire time, why haven't you been helping?
Yeah,
that's what bothers me about like Ant-Man. It's like, oh, so Hank Pym has always had this suit. He just chose not to wear it because he's old.
Well, yeah, I mean that's basically why.
Dumb. But that's dumb, and they try to retcon it like, well, he was so small no one could tell he was doing stuff. No, S.H.I.E.L.D. had their hand in it. So first off, Hydra should have been more involved because they knew about it, because Hydra was in S.H.I.E.L.D.
This is very true.
Let's call it how it is. Hank Pym should probably be dead because he was Ant-Man, and Hydra knew he was Ant-Man. There's just a lot of things.
This is very true.
Timeline-wise, it's dumb with Marvel, but I'm not fearing the timeline issues for this movie because it's a throwback.
Yeah, it is.
There's not much you can fuck up here.
And even more, looks like it's going to explain more of the universe more than the other movies did. Because even Dark World didn't explain much. They just introduced the presence of other worlds without, saying much else. They're like, hey, these are other worlds. Hey, these are a thing. Someone wants to explode all the worlds. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Here's my working theory, and I think you've read it as well, and it just ties in with all of the Marvel Universe, but I think this makes sense. Thanos didn't wait all that time to get the Infinity Stones because Odin's dead, the Ancient One's dead, and Ego's dead. The three people who were really in the way of him doing anything.
Yep.
So he probably, at some point in this movie, I'm calling it now. I don't think it'll exactly happen like that, but I think there's a good chance. I think we get a Thanos appearance in this movie.
Ooh, that would be interesting. Oh fuck, I'm died.
I think we get a Thanos appearance, and Thanos is the reason the Skrulls are going to Earth.
That would make a lot of sense, actually. Here's a really good question because you're more in line with the comics than I am, but
it's good.
This movie is going to be introducing the Skrull invasion.
Yes.
So how exactly? Like, we know that if anyone's read the comic line, this is going to come as a surprise to you, and if it does, I mean, sorry. But with the Skrull invasion, how did it actually work? Like, the Skrulls basically invaded and assumed the roles of the people.
Yes. Yeah.
Of the other people.
So,
but like, what happened to those people? What happened to those heroes? Did they just not exist in the first place at all?
No, the Skrulls kidnapped them and put them in a prison.
Okay. So here's a good question. Well, I mean, this wouldn't really. I kind of already answered my question, but if all those characters or if all those heroes up until now were Skrull, that's theory-wise. It's probably not how it is, but still, that's how the Skrull invasion worked in the first place. The snap that deleted half the universe, did it delete the Skrull impersonators and not the original heroes?
This movie takes place in the 90s, so the Skrull thing's been handled.
But no, wait, okay. In the comics, the Skrull invasion spans like years.
It's only like 5 or 6.
I thought it was a lot longer than that.
No. Actually, I think it's 10. I think it's 10. The original question.
That destroys my that destroys my shit then.
I mean, not really.
My idea was an easy way of bringing back all those heroes would be the snap just deleted the Skrull versions of them, and the original heroes are still safe, kidnapped in an alternate reality or some shit.
I mean, that could be what's happening.
It would work. It would work perfectly, especially with this movie.
Here's the thing: we're not talking comics where everyone's been established for a while.
This is very true.
We're talking we're talking, you know, Tony Stark didn't become Iron Man until 2000 and what? 8? Yeah. So he didn't become Iron Man until 2008.
Yeah.
So the way they're setting up Miss Marvel to be is the most powerful character in the Marvel universe. So basically, she's Green Lantern, but with a vagina.
Essentially, and without a ring of power.
Yeah,
she has natural powers.
She doesn't have to charge shit.
Powers.
She just beats ass. She's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and she's all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, no, it looks really dope. I like that they're bringing in like all the characters from the MCU, like the extended MCU, or you know, space MCU.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love that. I think that's really cool.
That was a really brave choice to make by bringing in all these older characters.
Absolutely, and even making like Nick Fury young again. I mean, no one likes the whole fucking what's it called, CGI shit. But I don't even know if they're doing CGI. It looks like they're just doing makeup for him.
No, he's de-aged. They're using de-aging technology. Yeah.
That's lame. Because last time they did that was for Tony Stark, and he looked so fucking weird.
He looked like fucking I can't remember the name of the movie now.
His face is all like, you know, smooth, super smooth, and it was super.
Yeah, but the movie in the '80s he was in, whatever got him famous, he looked just like himself.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Crap, what movie was that? I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Neither can I. I'm horrible with movie titles.
You're horrible at everything, but
Thanks.
whatever. You're welcome.
But yeah, like, either way, he looks good. He looks like like from the still, it doesn't look like they're using technology much. Looks mostly like makeup, which is why I'm happy about it.
I mean, if they're actually using makeup, that's impressive because he looks great.
Yeah, exactly. But overall, I'm just happy that we're getting, like, they're tying in all the biggest storylines from the MCU into this one movie and giving like a little origin story for all of them. I mean, we're getting Korvax, who's originally in the Star Force, which is fucking badass, or like Trump likes to call it, the Space Force. This is basically the 90s version. This is basically 90s Space Force right here. And I think her in her green suit, that's before she gets her cosmic powers, right?
I think so.
I mean, Marvel's the only one who had cosmic powers because he was half Kree. That was the biggest reason that he had the powers. And then Captain Marvel doesn't get her powers until she fucks Marvel. So...
Do you think they're going to fall through with that?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I see a bunch of reasons as to why not. There's never been a sex scene in a Marvel film.
That's actually true. I just realized that.
Yeah, I know. Huh. So why would they change up now and start putting a sex scene in it?
Well, they want to stay with the comics, so it would make sense. But
that's why I'm asking. I don't think they're going to fall through with that shit.
The only other way they would do that is if they had like a Kree accident. Like when she's out in the space doing her shit, if there's like an accident or some shit and she comes in contact with Kree particles or something like that.
I mean, they could.
Or Kree
I feel
DNA.
like that's a better bet than saying, hey, this strong, independent woman got her powers by letting a dude put his wiener inside her.
Yep. Also, that whole origin story is very, you know, weird. I mean, hey, if you want to have superpowers, just fucking alien.
I mean, that's what my mom taught me.
Whatever they decide to do, I'm sure they're going to do it well because Marvel usually is really, really good at explaining shit, typically. I mean,
keyword is usually.
Usually, yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see how they take this movie and how we get to see how much of Captain Marvel's iconic red, blue, and gold suit we're actually going to see.
Well, I don't think we get a lot of it.
I think it's going to be like the very end of the movie.
I also think it's going to be the very end of the movie.
Start the whole movie, or it would work for either the beginning or the end if they start the movie at the, like, you know, as a prequel, start it off that way, and then the post-credit scene will be Captain Marvel answering her pager.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. What do you think the post-credit scene would be? But
It's going to be her.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to be her answering her pager. I mean, what else could it be?
It could be her flying back to Earth, and Thanos is like watching her, and he's like, "She's here" or some shit. Because that would actually be hella lit.
That would be, but you also remember, currently Thanos is on like some farm planet just chilling.
He's on rebuilt Titan.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's on Titan. Then there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's chilling, but...
Now, if they actually bring in Thanos in this movie and have him as the overarching villain, which I don't think they're going to do...
I don't
that
either.
would make
I
sense.
Thought it'd be interesting. I thought it was an interesting concept.
Yeah, yeah. But, like, if they actually show that Captain Marvel and Thanos have some big-ass, personal-ass history, that would make their interaction for Avengers 4 even more fucking awesome.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Even though he's only been technically in 2 movies, but he's also made such a big impact. He kidnapped Gamora and Nebula. He murdered Drax's family. He apparently did all this shit to the Nova Corps.
Yep, he's done a lot.
And
that's another thing.
yeah,
I would love to see. I would love to see
throughout the fucking universe. It's it's the fact of the matter is he could be involved. He could be the big bad for this film. It's just he doesn't have to really do anything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I would like to see like more of his like what's his minions called? Like
the children of Thanos.
Yeah, children of Thanos. I would like to see more of them in this movie, like have them be the big bad. Because we didn't get to see a lot of them.
Possible.
They all fucking died.
Possible.
They all fucking died in the first movie. I was like, oh come on, they were badass. I loved them. That would be really dope. And for that reason,
I agree with you. That actually would be super cool.
And even have them working in tandem with the Nova Corps as well. Like if they did this as a prequel to Guardians, like a lot of the things that are going to happen in this movie, they made it as a prequel to the Guardians. It'll make sense why the Kree hate the fucking
Xandarians or some shit.
Yeah, they do like the war between the Kree and the Xandar. That would be kind of dope. But
yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Have it all orchestrated by the children of Thanos.
For all we know, we are explaining the plot of fucking
right? So we're sorry if we're like spoiling anything, but this is just like fucking shooting in the dark here. It might
speculation,
happen,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's speculation. That's what happens when you drop a trailer like this, and
it's not even a trailer, just fucking pictures.
Well, exactly. When you drop content like this, and you get people to fucking overthink everything.
There's a lot to look forward to in this movie, and we don't even have a lot to go on. We just have a handful of stills, and they're teasing the fuck out of us, and I don't like it.
I like it.
I like it, but I want more. I want an actual fucking like trailer.
I think. What's the next Marvel movie is Infinity War, isn't it?
No, the next Marvel.
The
next Marvel movie is Captain Marvel.
Is it?
Yeah, because the only two movies between Infinity War and Avengers 4 were Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel.
You're right. Well, if I had to guess, it comes out in March. They know they can release a trailer mad late and get away with it.
Oh, they really could.
The next big Disney release is the Nutcracker thing?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, we're getting a trailer with the Nutcracker.
I believe it.
Yeah, I don't think Disney has anything else, of note until that movie.
Nope.
So, yeah, I'm going to guess we get the trailer around probably November. Yeah, November sounds good. We probably get the trailer in November. And then...
Unfortunately.
Not unfortunately. Actually, no. I'm calling shenanigans of my own shit. I'm going to go October.
Okay.
Yeah, October makes sense.
I can do October.
It's just enough time that it's like it gets you hype. Maybe it's probably going to be a teaser trailer in October, and then we'll get the first trailer in November. Yeah, I like my numbers there.
Yep, I like it. I can roll that. But anyways, guys, we want to know what your thoughts are about the stills that we got and about the Marvel Universe in general, because that's kind of what this episode fucking turned out to be.
Also, Let me know if you're excited for the movie. You can find me at Teddy Bonkers on Twitter, Jesus Christ on PS4, Jesus Christ 555 on PS4.
And you can
Excuse me.
find the channel on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, Facebook, all under the same Digital Dive In, no underscores, I don't believe. If you want to stay up to date with all of our uploads, you can either check the channel page, subscribe if you're new, or you can check out our Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Reddit. Everything gets uploaded onto there as well, so you never miss a beat.
And if you guys want to play with us sometimes, just hit us up, man. We're very nice guys.
My PS4 is MrDrProfessorPat, so you can totally send me a request, send me an invite. I'll play with you whenever. I'm free most of the time.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking out the episode. Please make sure to swipe right on the like, drop a comment, subscribe to this bitch. We're on the road to monetization, so we'll let you know how that shit goes. Also, we're still doing the giveaway. We just stopped talking about it. It's not that hard.
Thank you so much for coming on today and rambling for like 40 minutes.
It's your fault. You don't know shit.
My bad. Guys, stay excellent, and we'll see you on Monday with a review of Spider-Man on PS4.
I'm getting that today. Haha.
Have a good night, guys. Stay excellent.
Bye.